Alrighty guys, this is snugsonblitz and I'm back with another video for you today. Over the past 10 days, I've shared with you 9 of my favorite tanks in all of Blitz, as well as some honorable mentions. Today, we reveal the gold medal winner, the #1 tank in all of Blitz, according to me. Is it this tank, the T-77? Well, it's a great tier 8 tank. Really think it is an awesome tank, but no, it doesn't make my top 10. But it was in contention. It definitely was on that little piece of paper when I started this whole mission. I'm going to share with you some other tanks that were on that little piece of paper for your consideration. This tank, the Keeler, really solid tier 8 tank. Love it. Bouncy, tough to deal with, great pen, easy to do the damage. Lovely tank, but no, it didn't make the cut. How about the Chimera? The Chimera is a fantastic tier 8 tank. One of the best, for sure. That gun hits hard, it's mobile, the armor still works. Even after all this time, it's still a solid tier 8 tank. This tank, the Type 57, I mean, it looks good, but the gun is so freaking troll. It can do a lot of damage in the right situation, but no. How about tier 9? I mean, you've got this tank, the Object 752. What a lovely tank this is. And this is just a cut above the rest in tier 9. I don't think in tier 9 there's a better tank right now. How about this tank? I mean, this is a lovely tank we all got for free in the event. They have 2 events actually to win this. It's a lovely tank actually. Those tungsten shells hit hard, moves well. It's got a little bit of everything, and I do say that I like versatility. What about in tier 10? Some of the tanks that were on that piece of paper, of course, the KPF 50 ton, and isn't that the name of it? I forget what it is. I mean, it's a lovely tank. I really like it, but just didn't make the cut in the end. And this, my beloved 260, yeah, one of the big surprises for me is how much I really enjoyed playing this tank. The recent updates have changed its playstyle, so I'll talk about that another day. But this was fantastic a while ago. The AMX 50, this is an awesome tier 10 tank. Goodness me. I mean, ever since it got its buff, really strong tank. Looking forward to it now without the armor and better gun handling. And I mean, this tank, this was in contention for sure. The 60 TB, absolutely freaking love it. And I mean, look at the camo. It is just divine. I've always liked the pattern. I think it's a very solid tier 10 tank. For a while, I liked it better than the STB. Let's see how it handles after the updates in 10.3. E50M has always been a beast. Loved it ever since I got it. And look at this camo. And the other camo that's even more expensive looks even cooler, but I'm going to stick with the purple one. I just think it looks badass. The mouse, I mean, yeah, call me crazy. I've loved this tank. I'm not a huge fan of the VK100. I'm not a huge fan of the mouse, but this tank is freaking awesome. And this tank, I mean, come on. McBouncy in tier 10, crazy bounces. It's so silly sometimes. Gun, pen, not so much, but it is mobile, can do a lot on the battlefield. And as I've always said, versatility is something I value highly. So that's a hint right there. The tank I'm going to choose is versatile. We're getting closer. We're almost there. But no, it's not this tank either. The Chieftain. I always love this tank. At one point, it was my favorite tank in all of Blitz. It really was for a while. But I couldn't put it in my top 10. I just preferred other tanks. And what about this tank? The STRVK. I can't even pronounce it properly. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. This is my favorite tank in all of Blitz, especially before it lost its speed boost. I love its speed boost. It made it unique. So I've got 3 games for you. Let's get to them. Now, I've decided to play these all in realistic, and I play them pretty aggressively. I just wanted to see how it handled, and I played them back to back, 3 games in a row. And you're going to see what this tank is capable of. I don't play my normal positions because I'm doing realistic. So I'm a little bit more aggressive, a little bit wilder. I just wanted to do something different for the gold medal winner and play it in a special mode. And I think realistic is better because if you use, for example, boss games, you're going to get crazy numbers. So I didn't want that. I'm going to head over here. Let's see what I can see. This will put me at a disadvantage and an advantage in some situations because I have to be looking at the tanks to spot them. So yeah, I'm not going to get any information on the mini-map. My tank is all over. Let's see what happens. Okay, so as you can see, I am not stopping. Can I see anything? Well, look what I got here. Oh, okay, 2 tanks. Okay, oh, dang it. Well, that didn't go through. That's unfortunate. Okay. But I've alerted him, and so he's backing up. And wouldn't you know it, he blocked 2 shots that were going for the Object 140. No big deal. Okay. So, wasn't a great start there. 2 bounces. Let's see what happens. Have I got any tanks to shoot this way? The answer is... oh, yep. Okay, and here I'm going to go to work. Boom, 1 shot. Now, I'm all up by my lonesome, really. I mean, I've got 2 tanks with me, but, I mean, if I get pushed on from behind, I'm going to get ripped apart. A lot of these games, I'm just throwing caution to the wind. I've got good gun depression, and I've got great turret armor. This, to me, as I said in my original review of this tank, it's a Sense 7-1 on steroids. So... you've noticed a trend in my top 10 tanks. I'm going to spin around here and get some shots on the reversing IS-7. These games were played after the 10.3 update, therefore I don't have access to its speed boost, which I absolutely loved, for sure. And I do miss it, granted, but I found that all the other tier 10 tanks were adjusted as well, making this tank still very mobile on the battlefield. Definitely feels one of the faster, heavier tanks and the most agile. You might have noticed that in my tier 10, I included a Sense 7-1, I included FV 4202. I didn't include the Chieftain, but it was definitely in contention, and this tank. And those tanks to me play similarly. The FV is the medium without the armor. The Sense 7-1, the Chieftain, and this are the heavy versions, and this to me is the creme de la creme. So what did I end up with? Well, let's see. I think it was 3,200, was it? Okay, 3,144. Yeah, came in second. Great DPM, this tank, and in the right position, a very tough tank to deal with. Okay, this game, my expectation is they're going to head to D because they've got a lot of slower tanks. They do have an Object 140, which is extremely fast after the update. So I'm going to head over to A, though. I don't want to deal with all that armor frontally. Although I do have hull-down capability, I think our team would benefit from heading over to the side. I mean, we've got a Conway, not the best armor. So if we all headed to D, it would be a disaster. Anyway, the whole team got the message. Scratch that. Almost the entire team got the message. They're getting D, so yeah, big surprise there. And our VKs decided to push on in. Wow. Okay, good luck, bud. I mean, he's got armor. And like, well, I'm saying, rest in peace, bud. Look at this. I mean, I'm moving quick along the battlefield. I'm just behind my meds, so I can play this as a medium. I can play this as a heavy because it's got great DPM and great hull armor. Yeah. This tank can do anything you want it to do. And there goes our VK. So we've lost a tank. My team is all over the battlefield, and we know where they are. They're at D because we haven't been hit by anybody else. Look, everybody's full health, if you can see. Finally, we're pushing in here. They are all around D because they're pretty slow tanks. They can't be at A for sure. Maybe they're heading around C, but here comes the first tank. He's not looking at me. Okay, he's going to take some hits. I'll let him shoot me. Nope, okay. Now our 907 is all alone over there. Don't really want him to die, so okay. I think the T-57's fired at least one shot, maybe two. So now it's time for me to cause all sorts of trouble for him. My guess is he's now out, so, oh, sayonara, baby. You're gone. Okay, and there are two tanks there. Just going to dip behind cover here and come up around the other side. Now, my team is at C, so they're a little bit slow. Just going to peek around the corner here. Nope. Okay, our 907's absolutely getting shellackered, but he is doing well. Whittling these guys down, taking attention away from me. Much appreciated. Now, I don't know where they are. They could be behind me. Oh, there they are. Okay, here I go. Okay, we've got two tanks here. I'm going to focus on this guy. I want to see how easy it is to pen him. Easy peasy. Should be able to get rid of him. Well, I say that, but dang it, the mouse got in front of me. Bounced that shot, unfortunately, but no matter. A few seconds later, ready to rock and roll again. Yeah, what stands out about this tank is its crazy DPM. Pen is solid, hull down capabilities, fantastic. As I said, it's a Cent 7-1 on steroids. And at one point, the Cent 7-1 was in my top 3. There you go. I mean, that tells you something. Okay, take a hit there. I'm trying to find the Object 140. Maybe he's around here. Who knows where he is? Again, I'm just not really stopping. Just looking for targets. Don't care if I take hits. Ouch, that hurt. Dang, hoary, sneaky guy there. And now he's reloading. Can I track him? I can damage his track at least and get around him. Look at that. Look at that. I'm just going to zip. I mean, yes, the Hori's traverse kind of stinks now, or it does compared to what it used to. I can distract him a little here, and yeah, he's going to pay the price, turning his tank to the rear of a FV-183. So, the second game, again, played aggressively, not really hiding from tanks. I mean, using a little bit of cover, sure. 3,300, easy, easy. I mean, look, we lost our VK first. We're down a tank, and still able to take them out. Yes, now, granted, our FV did great. Yeah, beautiful job, 4,000, fantastic. Conway, great too. I mean, a WT, nothing. So we had a Donut and we had a VK who died really early. Yeah, great. And our last game, okay. They have two Sheridans. They can be a big pain. They also have a 50 TP, deadly tanks. So, oh, what to do, what to do, what to do. We haven't, we have two Sheridans as well. Okay, even Steven. So we have a Type 71, gives us a little bit of an advantage on the med side, I guess. I'm going to help out our Sheridans and see if we can really punish their Sheridans. Unfortunately, the TVP will cause us all sorts of trouble, so let's see what happens. If the type comes with, we should be golden. If he sits back, could be the death of me. Okay, there's the type. He's going to sit back. No problem. I know in this mode you don't get any spotting advantages, really, unless you're right up front and you can see them, but most other people won't notice them. So, yeah, I could get shot here. Okay, tell you what, I'm going to go over C, so I'm going to alert them to my presence. That way they know I'm coming. Okay, I'm waiting to see if anybody sees me, anybody hits me. No? Okay, well, let's see what I've got. I've got two Sheridans here. I'm behind them both. They're not looking at me. Okay, time to unleash my DPM. Boom, I'm going to help my tanks up there. Again, they could both turn around and focus me, and I could take a sizable amount of damage, but yeah, instead, we're just going to romp them. And he's out of here. Wise decision. We've lost a tank. They've lost a tank. Their Sheridan is not looking too healthy. Maybe we can get rid of him. He's a little too fast for me. I see that the IS-7's over here, getting the base. I mean, I gave them warning I was coming. So, again, me versus the IS-7. Let's see what happens. I've got great hull down capability. He's not even looking at me, so good times. Easy damage. Here we go. Boom, boom. One shot. tracked him. Well, no, sorry, engine damaged his engine. And look at this. I'm just moving right around him. He's trying to catch me. Nope, no chance. No chance. Maybe he's not fully loaded yet, but yeah, maybe it's a new update. I don't know because I haven't tested it out. So yeah, I mean, versus the IS-7, it just feels so agile, this tank. And you know, Circle of Death is a classic in World Tanks Blitz. I love a tank that can get around. I mean, I chose the T95E6, I chose the Cent 7.1, I chose the FV4-202. Circling tanks of death is just a joy. Now, not all my tanks on my list can do Circle of Death. I mean, the Smasher certainly can't. But I mean, look at this. This guy's going to try and shoot me. I'm going to try and turn around. Yeah, good luck, bud. Good luck. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Here we go. He's gone. 3 tanks left. Don't know where they are. Don't care. Okay, there you are. Gonna back on up. Go after you. Again, I could get shellacked from behind and not even notice. But who cares? Okay, look at this. This is a medium. This is a medium, right? New tier 10. My guess is he's fully loaded because he's got it so quickly. And look at this. I'm just keeping up with him. No problem. Okay, go ahead. Shoot me. Oh, bounce. Yeah, no problem. Wasn't even trying. And he's gone. So 2 tanks left. Can I do any more damage? Hopefully. Just have to find them. It's realistic mode, so it can be a pain to find them. That's why I'm just going to keep zooming around the map and hoping I can see something. In realistic mode, if you didn't know, you want to be looking for your tanks bleeding. Your teammates, I mean. Of course, if you're so... something happened. Okay. Now, maybe he just fell down there, but I think... Yep, he's getting hit. So what's he got? Focusing him? Oh, it's that guy down there. Thought they were a little bit further over. But, yeah, here comes the E100. Oh, he's stock probably. So this is just free damage for me, yeah. He maybe stock or, I don't know, 50% crew, who knows. Yeah, and I think he has the top gun. I can't really see from this angle. Walking in front of my gun, always a good idea. So, oh, no, he's not stock, but he's definitely not got his crew up. Yeah. So, easy damage. I mean, just dishing it out. Bounces shells, I can go hull down. 4,513 damage. I know these were realistic games, but there's advantages to it and there are disadvantages to it. I played it very aggressively. I let them know where I was pretty much. And yeah, still, easy damage. This is a DPM machine. I absolutely freaking love it. But you might not. Why not? Well, the alpha's not that big. Maybe you prefer a 60 TP or the E100. Now the updates have happened. All these tanks have been moved around. So yeah, I'm going to have to test them all out. But as of October 2023, my favorite tank at all of Blitz is still the STRVK. Don't know how to pronounce it. Won't even try. I would like to ask, though, if you've enjoyed this series, if you enjoyed my content, consider becoming a subscriber. I'd really appreciate it. I work hard for you guys. Click like. That also helps me out. And, of course, comment down below. What are your top 10? Leave them in the comments below. What are your top 10 tanks? And also, let me know the tanks that you are thinking of picking up. I'll give you my thoughts. That's all I got for you today. I'll see you tomorrow. Snugs on Blitz.